So I'm Dr. Lutz Mary, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to take the topic development of a knowledge management map or plan that will be integrated with the organizational, strategic and business plan. So this plays a vital role because the organization strategic and business plan has to be synchronized with the knowledge management plan designed for that particular organization. The knowledge management plan is a systematic approach to capturing, storing, and sharing an organization knowledge. A knowledge management plan can be integrated with the organization strategic goal that will be already fixed. So you'll be having the long-term milestones. We have to the strategic plan has to be synchronized with the knowledge management plan. So what are the steps for developing a knowledge management map or the plan? So first you have to define the goals, identify the organization, what does the needs and objectives of the organization that should be identified first. Then you identify the gaps that is existing, the opportunities, the gaps and the opportunities in the organization knowledge. So steps for developing the next third step is establish a team. We'll be having a cross-functional team among the employees to derive the knowledge management strategy. So you have to select the technology, choose the right tools at the right time to support your knowledge management strategy of the organization. So create a roadmap, outline the activities and initiatives needed to achieve the organization goals. Then you have to build a business case, justify the KM strategy to the organization leadership. So implement and refine. So put the strategy into action and evaluate its effectiveness. So what to include in the knowledge management plan is a clear path forward, what should be done, and the success indicators and milestones, then e-governance structures, what is to be implemented, then the metrics and measurements. So what are the ways you can measure it? You can have the measurement, you should have the clear metrics and a plan for sharing knowledge. So use case 1, knowledge sharing and retention, knowledge management. Knowledge management for knowledge sharing and retention will counteract the brain drain. So how to ensure what is shared, what is used and reused. So thereby improving the collective knowledge of the organization and saving the countless hours that otherwise would have been spent recreating the lost knowledge or worse. What may be the knowledge map should do? It should capture, it should store, and it should share and use. First, knowledge acquisition. It has to capture, then it has to store in the repository. Then what much of knowledge is needed for the queries of the organization? You have to use the organization knowledge. You have to create a repository of it will create the repository of the organization's expertise. It facilitates the flow of knowledge throughout the organization. So what may be the expected outcomes after providing a knowledge management map? What is expected? So it should provide a clear path forward. The roadmap needs to be able to coherently communicate how its activities will help the organization achieve its target state. Aligned with organizational priorities, knowledge map is more readily embraced when the organization understands how the knowledge management help advance the organization goals, mission, strategy, initiatives. Then you have to evaluate the progress. The roadmap identifies the milestones for the organization. So what to achieve in the 5 years, what to achieve in the 10 years, what may be the next. So for the organization to meet in the pursuit of its objectives. As the roadmap progresses, the organization can use the milestones to measure its efficiency and determine whether it is closer to achieve its intended outcomes. So how to communicate the process? So a roadmap is a communication tool for understanding the stakeholder. It should be aligned with the stakeholder benefits of the roadmap, providing to the organization and also the resources necessary for necessary to advance the knowledge management roadmap. Provide flexibility to adapt changes. So, the organization will encounter new challenges and opportunities arising from both internal and external sources. It should provide the mechanism, what are the ways to adapt it, so that it can achieve its intended